Hey everybody. Oh gosh. Well, thanks for bringing this up today. Today I'm going to go over two really important concepts as you're going through and learning your prosperity mentality and working with it, and that's discernment and pensive, and really identifying those two, the difference between that, and what does it feel like to be um, a lot of times we'll read them both as being a little bit anxious or a little bit thought provoking, but I just want to identify them a little bit and how you're going to work through them in that prosperity mindset. So, and when I talk about that as prosperity mindset, it is really being an ally to what is happening cerebrally, right? What's going on in your head, right? So, discernment and pensive. The biggest first two differences is that one is interior and one is exterior focused. So when we are pensive, we are thinking about something, we're thinking about it, we're very analytical about it, but we're worried about something from the outside that is going to affect us. So that's the difference, is really to say, this thing on the outside feels close, or I don't know what it means, and it's uncomfortable. And it's maybe a circumstance, it may be how I think about it, but whatever it is, it's uncomfortable. When I go to discernment, discernment is really about from the inside. It's what do I think about that? It's coming at it as the seeker, that it is support or grace or conviction, or what do I think about that? It is really the starting point is from inside, whereas pensive, the starting point is what's on the outside coming towards me. And so that difference of what is coming into focus is the difference, right? What do I think about this, or what is that thing coming into me? So that visualization is really what I want you to take away from pensive versus discernment. And discernment is the seeker, it is the knowledge, it is the philosophy, it is the conviction of what you're doing. And what we're really going to take with us is we're going to take with us, right? Not this, because you can't be in both those energies at the same time. You can't be this blocking something and reaching into it at the same time. You can't be in two energies at the same time. So one, be an ally. Be an ally. An ally is that active. A lot of times people call it angel energy. So right, that it brings value. It contributes. An ally is a contribution. It's active energy, and it's important in your prosperity mindset because it gives you agency. It's an active approach. I'm the seeker. I'm the seeker, and it is also the thing that gets like swiped away when we're feeling social anxiety, right? It all the positive goes away when you're like, no, nothing. We don't see your bright. We don't see your face. We don't see the magic that you're making. So when you're thinking about your prosperity mindset and when you're feeling pensive about it, remember this is what you're doing. And what you're trying to move forward is to go, oh, I got to, that's not the energy I want. I want this energy. I want that well wishing. I want that seeker, the true believer. And to be able to do that, you must come into discernment. To be an ally with your own, right? Ally is kinship, right? You can't be a kindred spirit while you're blocking everything. So when you are looking at that, we're looking for the refinement of an idea. That doesn't mean that you're not sitting back a little bit and thinking about it, and you're not necessarily blocking it. In sometimes that is discernment. Sometimes discernment is actually the third way of being, right? For those of you who are using Buddhist mentality to help you along, right? That's that common shared existence. What do I think about that? It's sometimes being an ally is actually just taking a minute for discernment and thinking about, right? Let me refine my ideas on that, or what would I do, or let me cultivate a response. So when you are thinking about being an ally to yourself when you are feeling anxious, it is again that angel energy coming in. that's a little bit magic. It's really looking to bridge something, but it is where you have to be that ally to build agency. And right, and ally is active energy, and that's how you build agency. Oh, let me see how this kind of links into what I already am doing or thinking or being. And even though both discernment and pensive are cerebral activities, these are things that go on in your mind. This is how you're thinking about it, but they both set off all of the emotions that are within you. So you get that. You get that. And those two emotions are vibrantly opposing. And so you want to kind of think about how you can move from when you're feeling pensive. One is to recognize it, to go, oh gosh, I'm feeling really pensive, and then really look at what's the outer circumstance that makes you feel a certain way, and that there's something on the outside that you can't control. But the reality is, right, is what's your goal every day? Your goal in survive in your goal in creating prosperity mindset is that every day, in every day, in every way, you're only trying to hit one target, right? We're going to take that archer's thing and we're going to hit that target and we're going to hit it in all these stupid and perplexing and ridiculous ways because that's the practice, right? Prosperity is a practice. So we're going to pull our archer's arrow back to one target, and that is to be well within, and we're going to have a chance. So, for any of you who have ever done target practice in any way, it's so hard because the wind is changing, this is changing, this is right. Your life is target practice to be well within. And you're going to get to practice that in all sorts of ridiculous and stupid and perplexing situations. So, discernment is different than pensive, right? We're going to come into all of those things as an ally with that little angel energy. And we're going to try to pull our archer arrow back to hit our target to be well within, no matter what the outside world brings. Because the outside world is always going to bring you ridiculousness. It's always going to bring you opportunity to grow. It's always going to be there to practice. But you have to do all of those refinements to be able to perform your life in situations that are ridiculous. And to do that, this is why you're here. So thank you for showing up, because this is the practice. This is the thought process. This is the time that you get to do to be your own ally. And that's really what I appreciate about you coming to class. And that's why I appreciate you showing up here, is that you being an ally is, right, is putting that blessing on yourself first. It is not being combative, not being judging, not being blocking, right? Not catastrophizing, but to be that active angel energy in your own life. And discernment is that very, very interior grasp on what it is. It's the refining of your ideas. That's why I love journaling. That's why I love journaling as you're going through this process. So thank you for showing up. Thank you for being you. Thank you to Sheila, who sent me these jingly jangly earrings. For those of you who send me earrings, like, I do love them. I put them in like a little thing that I look at all the time. And I do decide which one I'm going to put on this video. So Sheila, thank you so much for these. These are fabulous. And I don't know if she made them or she bought them, but they're very nice. So thanks for being here with me. I do appreciate it. And I will see you again soon. If you have something to say, put it in the comment section. People read them, they really do. So, you know, talk about it, because you being an ally to yourself, that little angel energy, really helpful. Discernment versus pensive. I'll see you again soon. You're doing it right.